Hey Morningstar, I read a blog today that said your cell phone recharges twice as fast as normal if you go to your settings and switch to airplane mode. And when you think about it, that makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, when your phone is on airplane mode, it's kind of disconnected from the outside world. You can still have access to the information you've stored on your phone, but there are no calls, text from the office or from your client or from spammers or telemarketers. None of that comes through. And when all that's turned off, your phone isn't using so much memory, and so it can just charge quicker. Now listen, some of us need to take advantage of the fact that we have like 2 weeks of summer left before school starts. Perhaps you plan to go on vacation. Did you know that about 2/3 of vacationing Americans remain tethered to the office? That compares to 93% of the French who claim to constantly or regularly or sometimes check work emails and voicemails while on their holiday. 94% of Indians and 91% of Mexicans do the same, but in Germany only 43%. And only 46% of the British remain tightly connected to work while they're on a break or vacation. Now, many of us have already gone on our vacation this summer, or perhaps we're not going to be able to take a trip this summer. But listen, there's still an opportunity to unplug. What would it take for you to claim like one day every week where you didn't constantly check email or text messages and social media? Some of you are asking, why? I mean, why challenge us to do something like unplug from the way we connect with the world and others, Pastor? Well, the answer? So we can connect with people who are right in front of us. Our family, our neighbors, the people we tend to be so familiar with that we overlook and we take for granted and often rarely have meaningful, uninterrupted conversations anymore with. And also, hey, we have a time now that we could connect with God. God commanded through the prophet Isaiah in chapter 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." You see, the reason many of us don't experience the level of intimacy, the personal relationship with God or the power of God breaking through and into our lives, is that we don't make room for Him. We don't create space in our day, our week, our lives for Him to be the focus, for Him to be on the hook to provide for our needs. Hey friends, there are so many ways God wants to bless us and show Himself strong in our lives, but many of us are just too distracted, sending out that last email or surfing the web or surveying the latest Facebook post and Twitter tweets. So here's my challenge, friends. Take at least one day between now and the start of school. Unplug. Take out your phone and switch to airplane mode. And if you're lucky enough still to be taking a trip, why not consider switching to airplane mode when you get on the plane and not turning it off until your vacation is over. And hey, even if you're driving and not stepping on a plane, hit airplane mode. When you get out of town, get out of town. Be disconnected. Make room for the people right in front of you. Make room for God. You know what? You might be surprised at how quickly you can actually recharge when you're unplugged. And even more surprised, some of you are going to be that the rest of the world, your work and your friends, they can actually make it a day or even a week without even so much as a word from you. They really can. Hey, Morningstar, be the church this week. Be still and know God. And I'll see you in worship this weekend as we close out our message series on the 7 deadly sins. God bless you.